What up, ladies and gentlemen? Good day, it's good to have you guys around, Welcome back to Wild Talk, This is all about entertaining, promoting, getting our artists that are doing the best for us out there, you know what I mean? So, as a host here, I'm Kingske. To those who are new in this show, so I'm really happy to have you guys around, and those ones that have been watching, following, keep on supporting, and we are really grateful.
This is Wild Talk. They don't know about this, but this is wild. Just watch what's gonna happen next. Yeah, it's all about wild, yeah. You know what I mean? Everything that goes around, yeah, it's all wild. It's Wild Talk. That's why we got this. Wild Talk, eh? Listen, hey. As a man to man, and the woman as well, you gotta watch this.
So right now I have my special guest. Special guest is a multi-talented guy. Not just a multi-talented guy, but he does what best for business. At the same time, what best for God. So I'm sitting here with the one and only a gospel singer, Mr. Washington Nyamunokora, right?
Nyamunokora, yes.
Nyamunokora, Mr. Washington. It's good to have you.
Nice
it's
to
good
meet
to
you,
have,
Papa.
it's
Nice
good
to
to
meet
it's
you.
good to
God
have you,
bless.
man. I know this show is gonna be a very blessed episode. Having you in this show right now. So Mr. Washington.
Yes, sir.
As an artist, you always have fans. Maybe new people that they never know about you, that they wanna get to know you, wanna get to follow you. When you are into entertainment business, you always gonna be a highlight. A shining star that each and every single things that you do, your fans want to know.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about your background, how you started your music career, who was your inspiration, who actually motivated you to be in this industry?
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes.
My name, as you heard before, Washington Nyamunokora.
Yes.
A Zimbabwean guy
Yes.
staying in Cape Town at the moment for now.
Yes.
Yes. So my music career started when I was still very young. It's just a gift. It's something that is in me. I started.
Just a little bit close.
I started singing in church as a very young boy. I started doing chorals with the main choir at church, and it was something that was just in me.
So it was like a gift.
It's a gift, yes. It
Beautiful.
runs in my blood, in
in
my veins.
That's true. So you decided, I have to take it out there. So, but now, who actually introduced you a studio? Who took you to the studio for the very first time? Do you have anybody, or you just decided, let me go to the studio, man, and give it a try?
Oh, yeah. That's true. We started as a group back home in Zim.
Okay.
We had a group that we started, a men's choral group. That was called Heavenly Voices.
Okay.
But it did not manage to go through because of the financial difficulties. We couldn't manage to record and
to distribute your music out there.
Yeah, we did record, but we did not manage to distribute.
Okay.
Because there was no support, and when you don't have the finances to promote your own thing, it's a big challenge. So that's when we had another group called Marimba Jehovah.
Okay.
It was a men's choral group again, back home in Zim. After that one did very well. We were being invited to sing churches, weddings, even national events. We could go and
so
sing.
you've been in national events.
Yes.
To defend the whole country.
Yes.
Beautiful. Mr. Washington came long way back, man. In this game, you've been. You are actually. I'll put it. You have experience on how this thing goes. But I've got another question that I wanted to ask me. Like right now, you're doing music. You are a solo artist, right? So do you have any sponsorship? Any manager that manage your music, or you still pushing? Maybe there might be a person out there that willing to sponsor you. So you never know. You know, life, the way life happens, it's in a miracle way. So, got anybody that is behind your music, pushing you, or you try yourself?
For now, I'm doing everything by myself.
Okay.
I'm doing everything by myself for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I needed to tell you that when I moved to Cape Town,
Yeah.
we had another group.
Mm.
Things did not go well because sometimes we have to go practice.
Uh-huh.
Someone is staying far, Kailicha,
Exactly.
Slovo, someone there. So
you couldn't get together.
And trying a business as well and family.
And
so,
family, it's
things
difficult.
will get tough.
No,
but
it's
because I wanted to sing, that could not stop me. That's how I looked into myself.
Mm-hmm.
I saw.
So that's basically it.
There's something that will tell you, this morning go to the studio.
And then you go for it.
Then I couldn't call anyone. I just had to go by myself.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then I wanna know. I also wanna know. I mean, a lot of people out there, they wanna know about this thing as well, man. Like, let's say for example, you haven't signed any record deal from any studio.
Not yet.
So I wanna ask you, man. I wanna know, man. I really wanna know. Like, let's say for example, no, if you get a record deal, you know, a record label comes to you and say, hey, you know, we love your music, we love how you sing, but now that record label, they've got the worldly, let's say we call it secular music. Secular music means, you know, they produce a worldly artist, world music. So you are a gospel artist. So if they want to sign you in that type of record label, remember, when they sign you in a record label, you become a family of those record label guys.
Yes.
So if somebody comes to hey and say, hey, Mr. Washington, I want to sign you here, but you know, listen, you know, here in our record label, no, sometimes we do chill out, do hang out, but now those guys that we call them a family, your record label family members, will you accept to be into that environment, or you know, because you sing gospel? So I want to know, do you put yourself as, you know, I'm just an artist, I can go anywhere and do my music, or you divide yourself from, okay, I sing gospel, this is my side, that's not my side?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Jesus himself, he was with people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you can go and be friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
Some can join you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe some of them, you might change their mind, you know, change their heart, start also singing gospel with you.
Yes. We can even make a collab with some of them. Yeah, no problem.
You hear that? Even you can even make a collab with them. You know, Mr. Washington, there's a lot of things we want to talk about. You know, we want to get to know you. You know, I've listened to some of your songs, you know, before you came here, so I was like, no, I was so inspired, man. I was so motivated. Yeah, but before we go through that, I just want to shout out to some of, you know, people that support this platforms. You know, I'll shout out to one and only. If you guys, parents, you know, guardians, you have, you know, maybe kids that you want to take to kindergartens, you know, creche. So I recommend you this mama, this lady, she really good with taking care of kids. Her name is Mami Kena Creche in Phoenix, based in Phoenix, Millenton. And I salute you, and I shout out the person that always inspire me, always behind my building of this episode of this Wild Talk Show. I shout out to Sandra Queen, you know, for always supporting, and Mama Annie as well. And a shout out to, you know, Mr. Washington for being here as well. So, Mr. Washington, man, get back to you. We're going back to you, man. There's a lot of things we're going to do about you. Then we're getting back to you, Mr. Washington. So, you know, there's a lot of guys, when they start a hustle, you know, they go out there, they try each and every hustling as possible, and then they fail. So, after failing on every type of business that they've tried, and then they decided to become a gospel singer or a pastor, you know, just to get income, just to make income out of it. So tell me, Mr. Washington, you said earlier on you were born for this. You said you do this music from your heart.
Yes.
Not for business.
Yes.
So do you recommend people that are doing this gospel music for business, you know, you recommend them to do it for business, or, you know, to do it, you know, in their heart as well, man?
What I just want to say is, let's not be in it for money.
Mm-hmm.
Money is there to run the business. yes, for recording and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is when you target money, when you don't get money, then you quit.
Then you quit. That's true.
So
That's true.
just do your best and God will do the rest.
That's true. You guys raised up. This is a very good inspiration advice. You know, don't do anything for money. Do it for talent. God will provide next.
Yes.
I'm really touching this. I'm really very touching this one.
Yes.
So, Mr. Washington, you know, as a man to man, forget about anyone that's watching there. As a man to man, Mr. Washington.
Let's go.
So, are you planning, or you ever thought of maybe in the future become a pastor? You know, or you do both? Because there's actually some pastors, they were singers before and then become pastors.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I was sent to sing. Just sing, end up singing. That's it.
Not preaching.
No preaching. That's a way of preaching, in fact.
That's a way of preaching.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
I preach
good.
in fast forward. Wow, I'm done and I don't need anyone to... No.
Speaking of singing with preaching, I know your music, it comes with message, not just God, but message, live message as well.
Yes.
So speaking of your music, man, Mr. Washington, did you release any album or mixtape, EP? You know, what you preparing for your fans out there and new fans that are watching this and people that will follow you? Is any project that you're working on or you already did that you wanna maybe talk about? You know?
Okay, thank you so much. I've got 3 albums.
Wow.
So far.
Wow.
2019, I did an album, Gorejena. 2020, I did another album.
Wow.
It's a 9-track album. Zandiri, you know it, Inyasha. It's a Shona thing, but it just simply means as you see me, how I am, whatever I am, how I look, it's by God's grace. Zandiri, you know, Inyasha.
You guys heard that.
Walking, when you see me singing,
by God's grace.
God's grace. No, I did not buy the talent.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So 2024, I started this album. 2023, I've got another one. 2023, 2024, I started this. That is finishing now.
Like a third album.
Yes.
Okay. This one is the fourth one. This one fourth one.
This is the fourth album. Komborera Nyika Yedu, yes, Zimbabwe. God bless Zimbabwe. That's
God bless him. God bless Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
You guys, you have to listen this, man. It's inspiration. You know, just sometimes the messages, we don't understand the message, but the way you feel. I mean, there's a lot of African musicians out there, man. Sometimes I just love this person, the way he sing, man, the way she sing, the way he sing. I mean, it's about voice.
yes.
So you're working on the fourth album, or you already dropped the fourth album?
2 songs are done already.
2 songs are done.
Nyika Yedu and Sorry, yeah, sorry. Those are finished.
Those are finished already.
Everything is done, just waiting for the mastering.
Oh, okay. Still on the mastering process.
Yeah.
So okay.
You can say it's almost just putting spices, chilies, and
just to attract everybody that love the quality music. That's beautiful. So, Mr. Washington, man, I wanted to know. Speaking of the album, Speaking of the album.
Yes.
So which means at the moment you haven't dropped any single.
For this year.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. But now.
I just want it to be an album. I don't want to drop one.
Oh, you don't want to drop it?
I just want to wait for it to be full. Then I give them a complete thing.
Oh, okay. That's all in one. So, and other question regarding all this. So I want to know as well, and your fans want to know as well. Those albums that you did previously, so are they all in the same YouTube channel or different YouTube channel? Because right now we're gonna be on the screen there. You're gonna have to go and check each and every album that you never knew about. You're gonna have to check it out, download, subscribe and follow our Mr. Washington here, man. One of the talented voice of the voices.
Yes.
So
unfortunately. On YouTube, I just put only 3 songs. I want to register first. I need to register first with the Zimbabwe music rights or the South African, so that when I put my music out there, no one will be able to claim it's mine. Yeah. So once I register it, everything, then I'll be able to
claim your rights
yeah.
of your music.
Yes. So
You know, your policy rights.
then I'm doing step by step.
Okay.
For now, I'm just recording, putting there, recording, putting there.
Definitely.
When I get the chance, I'll go
and you
register.
know, register, claim your music.
Yes.
Take it serious. Now you have to take, because it's business. You know, like, there's a lot of people that are surviving through music career, and you don't want to waste all your talents, all your, you know, your composition, you know, all everything, all your ideas, just to know somebody else to come and steal your ideas. There are a lot of people that are stealing people's ideas.
That's the challenge.
That's the thing, you know. So, Mr. Washington, man, you know, it's really good to have you around, man. It's really good to have you around. Maybe do you have anybody that helps you with this in this journey? You know, support you. Maybe you want to greet, you want to shout out to. Let us, you know, be grateful with this person. If there is one, if there is not, you guys, you need to follow. You know, you really need to support Mr. Washington. Yeah, man. After this, you really need to support anybody that you maybe can think of.
For now, let it be my wife. And
wow,
children.
Your partners.
Yes.
Your partner.
And you know, my customers.
And your customers.
Buying and selling.
Oh, you're into business as well.
Buy anything from me is supporting music. Indirectly, exactly.
So, wow.
What if you buy a T-shirt? I'm channeling that money sometimes to
invest in the studio.
So I can't call any name at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
But
you are listening.
Everyone, anyone who bought something from me, who support the business, is supporting music.
Exactly. So speaking of a business, I mean, you have a lot of things that you are busy dealing with.
Yes.
Just for you to support your music career.
Yes.
That shows that you are really serious in this. So I mean, you dedicated your life into this.
Yes.
You wanted this to be, you want this thing to take you far.
Yes.
So which is, God knows, and people that support you knows gonna take you far.
Hallelujah.
So speaking of a business, man, speaking of business as well, man, speaking of business. So how's the business going, man? How's the business going?
Business is tough at the moment, but we keep pushing.
We thank God that
pushing. You never know the next day.
You never know the next day.
So you just have to be there and wait.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying this. Yeah. So, and other question, you know, I really don't want to take a lot of your time. You know, you're a businessman. So, and people that are watching this, they're already, you know, interested in knowing you. I know next time we're going to have you around.
Yes.
When that album drop, you're going to have to talk about the album.
I'll be here.
You have to talk about the album.
Same place, same time.
Same place, same time. That's beautiful. Same place. I love that. So what advice do you have for those people that are also trying like you? You know, to those those people that are trying to quit or thinking of quitting, you know, maybe give up or have that low esteem, hope. What advice do you have for them?
As we said before, don't do it for money. Because when you don't get money,
you end up quitting. And you'll be disappointed.
You'll be disappointed. And you won't go for it again. You won't try again.
That's true.
But just do it.
You know,
in music, the thing in music, it's about music. There are so many artists.
Okay.
You can play very good music. But it will be like no one is listening.
That's true.
Yeah, but the time will come when you just keep recording, and you just have one hit song.
And then it will capture everything.
We'll introduce these
the old ones.
They go back. Who is this guy?
Like what exactly?
When they say, he started recording 2019. How? They start looking for those songs.
We do see that
from those old songs.
We do see that. Sometimes I go back to when I see an artist, I say, this song is very nice. And then I start going back to check what the person did previously, years, you know. Yes. No, that's beautiful,
so
man.
The only thing you need to do is work hard.
Yes.
Up there. Step by step. You'll be there.
That's beautiful. That's the advice you guys need to keep in your heart, in your mind. Every time when you watch this video, you think about this beautiful advice here. Mr. Washington, man, you know, it's really good to have you once again here, man. You know, I really appreciate you coming over, you know, having this podcast with us on this platform. So maybe you want to shout out maybe the last name to those people that you want to greet at the end. So we're already at the end of our show. You know,
yes.
yeah. So anybody that you want to maybe greet, friends, business people.
Shout out my wife. Shout out to Just Love Community, where I do my business.
Exactly.
Shout out to the United Methodist Church, Hebron, Mavuku. Anyway, anyone who is gonna be listening to my music, I salute you.
I salute you.
Thank you. Please join us on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah, it's gonna be on the screen.
On YouTube.
Exactly.
And follow this guy. 100%.
They have to follow me, man. Because of you, you're blessed. I will appreciate. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Guys, have a nice evening. You know, enjoy your night. You know, whatever time you're watching. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of Wild Out. Check out.
Salute.